Okay, hopefully this one is the next. Oh my god. I've been desperate for another. I've been desperate for another podcast. Oh, you're here. Not expect you to come here. Oh, I hope you don't mind me asking, what was it? Oh, laundry. We're gonna wait for probably a couple of people. I don't know, the bread said he would join, as well as the dragon, whatever the name is. Hey, the YouTube bot's gonna pick that one up, and we're gonna get this. It's Dravenor, I think. Weird name. Kinetically, he looks. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So I did name this the very first podcast on Spotify for a reason. I actually know how to put it on Spotify. So Dravenor said he'd be on for like he'd be up for the podcast, but he might be off, or he might leave halfway. Whatever. As long as he's in here, at least. That was what? Wait. That was not 30 minutes ago. I just saw the message now. That was like 2 minutes ago. Wait, my desktop audio is not picking anything up. What is this? What's the error in here? Is it? Oh no, hold on. I'm fixing this.
5 minutes.
Alright, there we go. Now I can hear you. Alright, go on. Take your time. So I decided to plan this podcast ahead, just in case we might be doing something for the next week again. We're basically in our last days for school, or high school. It's like we're almost out of high school, so we kind of need to focus more on the stuff that we need to do. And by far, it's like one of the hardest things that we've ever encountered in a very, very long time. Actually, I actually want to check this out on the on my channel real quick. I want to see if the audio is actually good. Well, the audio is good. I've seen it. Now I'm gonna post it somewhere.
I live.
You have lived. And luckily now the audio can pick you up. Good. That's good enough.
Anyway, I can be heard.
You can now be heard. I'm just
Heard.
let me see if I can. I don't actually no. I don't want to sponsor myself on Facebook. My mom might watch my podcast and she might not like what I'm about to say.
Why are you talking about gender equality?
Funny enough, that's actually one of the topics I have. I don't know. It might be insensitive, but you know, this is CursedCast for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to post this on either Reddit or Twitter.
Oh no, I don't know about Twitter. No, I
Twitter's
don't know
Twitter's
about Twitter.
Twitter's something.
Twitter sure is something.
I'm gonna send it on r/podcasts. One of the most pathetic things I've ever done. Just
There's Reddit for that.
yeah, there's a Reddit for podcasts, so yeah, I'm gonna have to join that one first before I send my podcast.
Let me see.
Am I allowed to embed my link here? Can I embed it?
I need to get more. Need to get something to eat
I need a lot of
while
people
we're
to.
talking.
Oh, never
You
mind.
know,
I can't send my my link. All right, that's no on that
can't
one.
send
I can't send my
you need to
link.
be a moderator.
No, it's one of the rules, so I can't really upload it. Damn it.
What? What's what's the subreddit for?
r/podcasts.
What's it for? Just talking about some podcasts.
There's like various podcasts, and I don't think I can post my podcast there.
Oh, there's already pre-existing podcasts.
Yeah, I can't advertise my podcast. I'm gonna have to send it somewhere.
What's your podcast name in Spotify?
The first I'll probably name it the same title I have on YouTube.
CursedCast.
No, actually, yeah, the CursedCast, but the CursedCast number 1 probably, since this is the first one I'm posting on Spotify.
Spotify, yeah.
And then
Well,
where's the other co-hosts?
funny enough, I'm the one who said I'm gonna pass on the podcast,
Yeah, and you hopped on.
and I hopped on before everyone else.
I'm calling Draven North. And Bread.
I hopped on before the two who agreed on going to the podcast.
Me and Bread discussed on if he wants to join the podcast like this morning. He said, "Yeah, I'll join," and I've been waiting here for 40 minutes now. I mean, I get it. Like he's probably asleep by now because we kind of stood up late, like around like 2 p.m. I mean 2 a.m. I don't know time anymore. Apparently,
He's a pretty busy
We-
guy.
he's pretty busy at times, so I kind of get it.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that one of these people in the group would join in. I hope.
Hoping.
Copium injection moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally, Driven or is not picking up, so I don't think he's gonna join. You wanna do a 2-player podcast?
Sure. Well,
Well,
I'm waiting for you to continue.
Well, might as well just start right now. I'm gonna. There we go. So okay, this is gonna be an awkward turn, but might as well just ask you the questions I have right here. Actually, no, not questions, but about the topics that I have. So the topics is, how's No Nut November going for you?
uh, what's that?
You see, I'm allergic to nuts, so I think I win.
So, is it no nut or non-stop?
Why is it non-stop? Your dick ain't gonna work after that one.
Hey man, if it's non-stop, then I haven't lost.
Well,
If it's no nut,
if it
then
no, it's
I have.
if it's no nut, I feel like you've already lost at that point. So
I lost since day zero. Not day one, day zero.
it's like way. I'm not even gonna explain it. But I think I've had the same experience. But you know what? I'm just gonna consider that I won because I did it before the day started.
Well, you did it before the day started. That's preparation.
It's like preparation before I hold my hand back.
Yeah. Unlike me, who continued.
Yeah. This is why I need more people in this podcast. It's awkward when it's just two people.
No. Anyway, there's this person. Is Jerome joining?
Jiro, yeah, let's ping him. Let's ping him over here. This.
Jiro, do you want to join? But you can't talk about sensitive topics like that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say what he said though, but he said something about the some balls.
Some balls.
Yeah.
Golf balls.
Golf balls. Goals that are black.
What a
What a niche
billiard
thing.
balls? Yeah, billiard balls. These work. Should I ping him or?
Yeah, you can ping him. You go ahead and ping him, boy. Right.
All right, let's go.
Let's. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't have the voice for it. Even though
I have a
that,
pretty.
even though
breathy
Jiro
voice.
suggested this vocal lessons for metal singers, I didn't want to do it because I wanted to be a bass singer.
Well, you do have the voice for it. You even have the fucking vibrato.
I'm still trying. I need more practice for it. A lot of
Wait.
noises outside.
Yeah. You. Are you still in that choir? No.
No, I haven't been there in a while since, school days. I would have been there for long, but I decided not to anymore. I'm gonna commit to something else.
I think I know what that commitment is.
I think you know the reason why I left. No, we're not specifying it, but there is a reason why I left it.
Yeah. I know the reason.
Of course, we're still at 2 people, but we're starting the podcast with a pretty boring start. Just 2 people.
Mhm. We need chaos in the podcast.
We need a lot of people. We need screaming. We need a lot of chaos.
We need different archetypes of people here. We need the nerd, the jock, the bully, and the quiet kid. We need that.
I think that's all of us summed up basically. I have a feeling that is all of us.
I mean, there's the nerd.
You know, I'm a D in the bread.
There's also a possibility their internet is gone for a bit.
Yeah, it's very stormy weather at this time of day. You know, not much people are watching the podcast anyways, so I'm just gonna hope that someone listens to it in Spotify.
The future.
That is in the future. If I'm
The future.
Hello?
Hey, Draven Noah,
Hello.
Hello?
you're here.
Hello to whoever's watching.
No one.
Screw no one. That's sad. That's sad.
It's sad, yeah.
Sad. Wait, that's sad.
It's because we
It
lack.
is what it is.
We
It's
lack
not-
people.
It is what it is.
It's not sad because I'm the person named No One. Okay? I'm watching.
That's gay.
It's not gay if.
Oh, speaking of which, Marco, since you're here now, I mean Draven Noah, since you're
Who's that?
here, I now have a question for you.
Go on.
How's No Nut November for you?
I lost. I lost. I'll be honest with you.
When?
I don't even remember. I've lost it so many times.
The nut was so good you forgot.
Forgot the first time you lost.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the first
The
time
last
I
a couple of
did it.
days. I won a couple of. I won like I won for like a couple of days. Like I don't know, 2 weeks.
Well,
And then
Sui here,
just went on a lose streak.
Sui here won the first few seconds.
First few seconds.
I lost the first few seconds.
No, you won the first few seconds. You lost at the
Oh,
next one.
he timed it. He timed it so he'd lose. He'd
He
lose
timed it
automatically.
perfectly. What an unfortunate time of events, or whatever the saying is.
It's a very fortunate time of events.
Yeah, that one.
Losing,
No one asked me how mine went.
losing is like winning, but how did you lose? Didn't you lose?
I've lost yet I've won something.
Oh
What?
no! Oh no!
What?
It's like the opposite of I've won, but at what cost?
I've won, and I've won, and I have gained something.
I've lost
Mission
yet I've
failed.
gained
And
something.
at what gain?
Mission failed successfully.
I've won, but at what gain?
Yeah, since I'm the host, I'm not answering this question.
Hey.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Answer, bro.
I don't really have the power for anything, anyways. But you know what? I'll just answer it. I won.
It's we're not even halfway through the month. How do you win automatically?
Now that's the excruciating part. It's not even halfway through the month,
How do you already win?
and I'm still on
Oh,
the.
you're still winning.
I'm still
Ah.
holding it.
You're winning, son. I see.
I'm winning.
You're still winning, son. I
They're
see.
they're enlarging.
Thy balls are enlarging.
So my balls have
Zendia
become
at
yogas.
December 1st.
No, I'm letting it out on my birthday.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
I'm about to turn that into a wet firework.
I'm gonna explode.
You use that. I'm gonna
Oh my god.
turn my dick into one of them jetpacks from Jetpack Joyride.
It's gonna be a volcano.
Only lasts for a few seconds. I can only fly for a bit. Alright, I want to move from this disgusting topic. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
It's N, for God's sake. Yeah, why? Who chose this topic?
I did.
I wonder who. Yeah, no, the
That's the worst part. I did make this topic.
host that chose it, Lamo.
Alright, speaking of which, we're moving on to the next topic. So yeah, speaking of which, none of the viewers know this, but this is like the last school year that we'll ever have for high school.
Yeah,
It's like we're nearing the end.
we're in the end game now.
We're in the end game. But speaking of which, how do you feel about this? The knowing that this is like the last school year we're ever gonna spend on high school.
Honestly, a bit sad. I
Yeah,
mean, what are the chances we even meet up? That we even meet up in college?
literally tons of chances.
I mean, you do have a point there. We're all going to the same college. I almost forgot.
Well, it's not really like high chances yet because the college we chose is actually gonna select one of the students randomly.
Yeah.
It's a draw pick, basically.
Everyone choose the same
RNG.
colleges. Who needs RNG when you can all go for the same colleges?
Actually, I don't know if it's like random or a random choice. I think they actually have a system where they choose who stays and who doesn't.
Here, because there's no entrance exam this time.
There's no.
Because there's no in the colleges we're gonna be going to. I think it's I think it's based off of grades.
Yeah, it might be. And
The higher grades you have, the higher chance you have.
I have a
that's
feeling that I
probably-
might not get in because of my math.
Same. No,
That
if you have good
would
grades, then maybe.
Well, the
Good
grades I
morale.
have are like around around like the line of 8s.
I know I have a low chance.
Well, screw the teacher that graded you.
Is every teacher. Just saying every.
No.
Same.
It's not every teacher. There's like this one fucking teacher that we had that butchers the grades.
Which one?
I'm not gonna say who, but there's this teacher we
Okay,
had
so
for
Let's just say it's social studies.
yeah, it's social studies.
I don't
And
care. I mean, okay, that was deserving. I would say all of my grades are deserving.
how was it deserving? You were actually like smart. You're actually like smarter than me.
Yeah, but then I suck as a student.
It's not that bad really. It's like easy. It's just that it's hard to comprehend with the teacher.
It's easy, but then at the same time not because you know you're gonna be basing it off of because you're gonna be basing off of your grades are gonna be based off of how you learn, and how you learn is based off of the teacher. But the teacher sucks, so everything cancels out. Everything just goes to zero.
That's exactly my point. That's like what I'm trying to say.
If
Everything.
the teacher is good, then everything it's all based off of. You could say it's all based off of chance.
It's based on chance and the teachings basically. And if it sucks on one part, I think you're just
Everything just goes to. Everything
you're just
goes
gonna
down.
falter down to the ground and
It
you're not
just
gonna get
goes
up anymore.
flat.
You're just gonna be like that one flat tire and you're not gonna get up anymore.
To that one social, no, I was kidding.
Scarcity.
Okay, no, but oh man.
No hate though. No
No,
hate.
wait, no, he was fine. He was fine as a teacher. It is what it is.
I guess he's fine.
It is what it is.
I think he's fine, but I'm not gonna say that he fully is fine.
You know what's the funny thing about that teacher?
Okay, there's no chance he's actually gonna be watching, you know.
No, he doesn't know my channel, so
Yeah, there's gonna be no chance. But yeah,
Okay.
might as well not call him out.
we're not calling him out. No, even though he doesn't know about us, it's a good chance that we don't say anything.
I guess.
You know what's funny?
What?
But
That teacher. I'm pretty average in this class, but apparently I got 90, 93.
Bro, I'm doing decent and I still get a.
I
It's
like
like a-
have like
No,
okay. Funny enough, this is actually what happened, and I've told this story multiple times, but off screen basically.
The time you got a 6 out of.
Yeah, I got a 6 out of 4.
This dude somehow got a 6 out of 6, six correct answers
out of 4 items.
out of a 4 item test. It was just one part of the test, but still, that's
Everyone like got like 2 out of 4 or 6 or 4 out of 4,
I think
and then there's me.
I think the most was 3 in that part because it was just one part of the exam.
Yeah.
And then this guy somehow got 6 out of 4, but then people were still like, "What the how the?"
I was even baffled. I didn't know what I didn't know what I did to get that score, and then at this point I was like confident
What a-
enough that I was doing well until like the very last quarter. The
Bro,
last
what a
quarter
what a
screwed me.
teacher's pet. What a teacher's pet.
I don't know what I did at the last quarter, and apparently I nearly failed that one.
I am not surprised I failed it.
I'm surprised I failed. I don't know what I did wrong.
not get it got on the teacher's nerves.
How,
apparently.
how
you-
did I get into the
you weren't
teacher's
enough.
nerves? I was doing absolutely nothing. Actually, no, I
Apparently
did.
You were in a teacher's pet.
I love how the way you put it. This teacher sounds like this teacher sounds like a college professor.
No, it's not. He doesn't. He's not even close to one. He's more likely a I don't know. I'm not. Okay, I can't describe him this bad. I'm trying to find a way more peaceful way of saying what this teacher is described as a human as a person. But I can't really. There's so much words I want to say that I wish I would say right now.
There's so many names you wish you could name this teacher.
No, there's so many things I can describe this person or teacher, but I just choose not to because all of them are too harsh and people are gonna flare me at it, flare me because they're
You're
gonna
gonna start calling you out.
they're gonna start calling me out, telling me that that I'm like berating teachers because of how they teach. No, that's not really what I'm trying to say. It's just
in
that
defense of teachers, in defense of teachers, I'm pretty sure most of them shouldn't have been there in the first place because for starters, as everybody knows, teaching pays so low. It's so bad.
it's not really good, and I assure you, it's not worth going for that trouble because one,
Yeah, there's
stress.
not even private. I would say okay, maybe private, maybe it's a bit less.
No, private has
With private, it's what it
whatever.
is. With private, it's like it's decent pay, but in public,
Oh,
Public is bad.
I
This
have a
is- this is
story
so
about
bad.
that now about public teachers.
I have a lot. You can go ahead.
So there's this one teacher I had for this club I have. So basically, this is an extracurricular thing where I have this math club that I joined in, and I I was told to go to this other school because there's this like math club as well that I have to participate in. It's surprising. Yes, I'm in a math club that
You're
time.
actually in a math club. Wow.
I'm surprised as well.
But going moving along, I actually had this teacher that doesn't really care about the students that go in and out this classroom, and she just continues teaching. And at one point, I kind of like passed out in that classroom because of the heat. The heat was
Got a
too
heat stroke.
strong. Yeah, the heat stroke got me, and I was sent to the principal's office, and my mom picked me up from there and gave me a Coke.
Cool.
I liked it, but it was not really a good experience. But what I'm trying to say here is that public schools actually disregard the surroundings because it's not really worth the pay. You're just really there.
Half the time the fan doesn't even work. I
Yeah.
have experienced it.
Either half the fan doesn't work, or there's like lesser fans than it should be.
From my experience, half of the days of the week the fan isn't working. It's some luck that it would be working in that day, but most of the time it's what it is. You just gotta deal with it.
Have you tried throwing things at it?
No, because we learned
Smacking.
because someone already did it, and when they did, it broke, and then they had to pay for it.
What?
Delinquents.
So the fans were already broken, and if a person tries to fix it, but
No,
fails,
the guy was just stupid because they're just stupid because they were messing around the fan, and they accidentally broke it during that. So yeah, they had to pay for it nonetheless.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So it was just a stupid circumstance, is what I'm trying to say.
I don't remember if I told the story about me getting kicked out this other school when I was grade 1.
You what? You actually got kicked?
I got kicked out of it. I
which
didn't.
one the
Hell
which
happened.
one- which
Actually,
one
I don't know if I
broke?
got kicked out or got dropped out. Do they mean the same?
Getting kicked-
No.
No, it's not the same. Getting kicked out
Getting kicked out
is
is
because of yeah, it's getting expelled. Dropping out is you can okay. The difference is getting kicked out. You can't go to school anymore. You can't go to that school anymore. But then dropping out, you still have a chance to keep on going.
Wait, dropping out, is it like voluntarily doing it or?
Yes, voluntarily doing.
Alright, so, okay, I got kicked out, yeah.
Oh,
Wait, you got kicked out.
you got kicked out. Oh,
Okay, this is a behavioral thing. I was a very emotional kid back then. I used to like get angry a lot as a kid, and I'd get jealous a lot. There's this one
Are you
time.
sure?
Wait.
Are you sure this is a childhood story or a story somewhere around high school?
Hey! High school story was different. All right, that was just me actually being pissed because no one would listen to me. And this one time is different. So there's this one classmate I had. Excuse me, my throat was trying. Anyways, there's this one classmate I had, and she was actually involved into like this school play or maybe a school activity where she gets to dance on stage, and I got jealous, so what I did was run into the middle of the into the hallway. Not on the stage. I didn't run on the stage. I just went in the middle of the benches and screamed so loud and ran out the room and went straight, and I bolted straight to the gate trying to get myself out. And that was not that was not actually the only thing that happened that got me kicked out. So I was actually like cutting classes back then. And this is the thing that I didn't know, but I now realize that I actually was cutting classes. I was too bored of math class, so what I did was walk out the classroom and just went straight to the library.
They stop you?
Absolute Chad. Absolutely based.
Why
And-
did they stop you?
I don't know why they didn't stop me. I just either went to the library or just went straight to the cafeteria. And
Absolutely based.
it was based
This
moment.
class is boring. Leaves class.
Math class is boring. I'm leaving this classroom. So
Casually.
Math
So-
class is boring. Years
What an
later, go
essentially
into
the
math
absolute
class.
sad.
So right then and there, I just went out, did absolutely nothing, went for the library, and as soon as the bell rang, I went back to the classroom to pick up my bag and went home.
So you were just loitering around school.
Yeah, I loitered a lot when I was a kid, and I got bullies back then. And instead of like crying about it, I tried to fight them back. Did not
I
end well.
learned that I did that during my last year of middle school, but then it resulted in the guy getting sent to the clinic office, so that wasn't a great idea.
Well, for me, it did not end as I thought it would be, because that it grew upon my behavior, because like bullying results to a chain of events, right? We could also bully, right?
Yeah.
When well, I was a victim of bullying, so the next year that I got sent to a different school, which I got kicked out of the previous one, I started bullying this other classmate of mine. So,
Other
yeah, this is the time that me and me and Bread finally met up. Like me and
Wait.
Bread are classmates back then, and we started bullying this other classmate of ours that's a girl, and apparently she became my girlfriend in grade 7, and I don't know if I regret it or if I hated it.
That is an
Were you-
interesting
Were
story.
you bullying her because
Because you were a tsundere, or
So this is the funniest reason I've ever had on why I bullied her.
what?
She was ugly.
what? Wow.
You're ugly.
That is so pathetic. What
Hey,
the-
You're
hey,
ugly,
that was the
something.
mindset of a kid, right? That was
That
like
was-
every kid's mindset.
I guess so, but still.
It's the funniest reason I've had in bullying. The only reason why is she's ugly, not because I'm insecure.
Wow. Wow, you're not even. Wow, you weren't even insecure. Wow.
I wasn't even the insecurity thing is not even close to
What
why I bullied
the-
her. It's just that I find her ugly, and that's about it.
Like Jesus Christ, cover your face.
Okay, but growing up though, I changed. Like as soon as I dated her, I just saw nothing ugly about her anymore. But then I kind of stopped seeing her from then, because she was failing her grades.
I think. Oh, it's this one.
Oh.
It's this story. That's familiar.
Yeah,
It's familiar.
you know the story because I told you this.
Is this familiar story?
All right, I'll retell this again. I am
Us.
a former boyfriend of this one other YouTuber that I won't say the name, but
Wait. You're her ex?
I'm her ex.
Yeah.
Whoa! I didn't know. I thought you guys were just old childhood friends.
Well, we
No,
were.
no,
well,
definitely not. No, they were-
we're not childhood friends at all.
There's no way there's that.
If I was bullying her because she was ugly, then I don't think we're gonna be friends for a little while. But I met her in this very strange way. There was this anime club we had in this school. Currently, I'm in the same school right now. But we had this anime club, and I thought she looked familiar. I thought she looked very familiar, so I walked up to her and I introduced myself, and I asked her if she was in the same school back in grade 1. And she was surprised that I knew that school, and I introduced myself further, that I was the one bullying her.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I like the fact that you actually said that. Yeah. You actually admitted that you were the guy.
Yeah, and then
Props to that.
yeah, but the weirdest thing that happened during that day, and I did not expect her to do this to me. She hugged me at that very day.
What?
Is that Stockholm syndrome?
Like as soon as I said that, she stopped for like 5 seconds. She walked up to me, like slowly, and then hugged me all of a sudden.
Did she think you were insecure? I think she just thought you were insecure.
Wait a minute.
I
I
don't
think you
know
just
how.
thought you were
It
insecure.
Okay, wait. Let me ask something.
what?
Okay.
Go on.
Did she get a glow up during those years?
I don't think so. She looked the same.
I think she thought you were insecure.
Well, I
No,
don't.
'cause-
Well, okay. She didn't look like she didn't look very far from before, but she did look a little bit more. I don't, I, I don't know. I'm just saying she looked a little average now. But
Maybe
overall,
she liked your attention.
I didn't fully feel attached to her because I was focusing more on my studies. I wanted to get I wanted to get away from grade 7. And yeah, and I somehow got into a relationship with her without even me knowing.
And it didn't really.
I actually no, I knew that we were in a relationship, but that's the only time. But the only time I knew was the time she kissed me on the cheek.
Okay, to give more insight, I didn't. To give more insight and a bit, and to get a bit more fight, I didn't know this, and this relation was that weird.
It was weird, and I'm not gonna go fully into the topic of that relationship because it was intimately confusing.
It's a very confusing history. Jesus Christ.
I'm not gonna say
Did
the
she
whole.
know why you're bullying her?
No, I just said that
So-
I
No,
was
he didn't.
I was the guy bullying her.
So maybe she did assume that
You were insecure at the
That
time.
I was insecure, yeah.
that or Zenti likes her, right?
I just said that I was the guy bullying him. I mean her. Fucking genders. But overall, though, it was a very confusing set of events during that relationship. I'm not gonna go deeper into it because it's like a private thing, and I don't want to blackmail her for that one. I know everything that happened during then, but I just wanna forget it. And yeah, that's like my entire story of how I got
That
kicked
time.
out, of how I got kicked out of
Oh,
of
you
grade
got
one.
kicked out of. You got kicked out of. Oh.
Okay, to be honest, there was no correlation of how that got there.
Oh, no, oh, never mind.
That
But I'm
time
just
I
saying
got
though, that
kicked
I
out.
was kicked out of grade 1 because I was a delinquent,
Mhm.
and the behavior
That is funny.
the behavior got me to bullying this ex-girlfriend I had, and so on and so forth. Yeah. Any more stories for that one?
Nothing. I'm just more lore. more world building in this.
You need more
during this
lore.
time. There's some. I get more world building from this.
You
That
need.
time I got kicked out of my school and then dated the girl I bullied, but I
The
didn't.
time I
know
got the time I got kicked out of the school because of bullying, but then but when I arrived in my new school, I
Zentilor.
found myself dating the girl that I used to-
This, my friends, I call this a Zentilor.
Zenti lore.
But then, yeah, I don't think I want to get. I don't want to get through that entire lore. It was traumatizing for me. Yeah.
Every relationship is traumatizing.
Honestly, yeah, every
Every-
traumatizing was horrifying for me. It was traumatizing, and I tend to forget
Even
all of
fake
them.
ones. Even fake ones.
Yeah, even fake ones got me.
Okay, but the current one is what it is.
The current one is
something.
one's actually like a new
It's-
profound one. It's
It's
fun.
something. It's something new.
It's-
Very,
it's
very-
profound. And trustworthy.
Very, very intimate.
Alright, now moving on to the next topic. I still remember what topic we last ended. So yeah, college preferences. Any
Yeah,
preferences you'd like for college?
I'd go with either UP or this is pretty far.
Wait, what-
State
wait, what-
University
I didn't catch that. What was it again? What was it again about?
College preferences. What preference do you like for college?
As in like college names or like what can be found in the college?
What can be found in college, basically?
Oh,
Ideally, good math, because math in this country, a good math course in this country is so rare.
There's nothing good there's nothing good about the math in this country. There's no.
Okay, no, because we're okay.
definitely better than
This sounds stereotypical because we're an Asian country. I would say nah. We have some good math courses in this continent or in this country.
Keyword there.
better than America.
I mean,
They're more science. They're more physics based.
they're more on physics, yeah. But us, we're kind of more on the calculations type beat.
We're more fat. We don't even have any specialties in college because we go to
Notice,
faculty.
notice that half the people here work as doctors.
Oh yeah, that's what. Oh, that's our specialization, which is doctors and engineers.
Yeah,
Because
doctors and
I remember.
engineers.
Yeah,
Also-
my country's full of that.
Yeah.
My family's full of that.
I don't think my family is full of that. Actually, I don't think so. I don't...
I think every family full of that.
Well, there's one family member I have that is planning to be an engineer, and I don't really mind. And then this is what I chose. I want to be a podcaster.
And this guy wants to be a content creator.
No. It's not really like I want to be a content creator. I just want to do this as a part-time thing.
I thought you actually gonna go for.
I'm not gonna go full on to the content creator thing. I'm gonna stay as like the job I pick, but I'm not gonna go fully onto the content creator thing. Because you know the content creator stuff that's been going on YouTube is kind of dog doo doo.
Being a content creator, all in all, is a super risky move.
It's super simple as a content creator. It's just that starting out
feels-
as one is just hard and
It's
kind of
easy.
like
Okay, the fact that it's easy makes it hard because that means everybody can do it.
yeah, I know. That's why I said that from the start it's gonna be hard because your content is not mainstream. It's
Yeah.
gonna be like one of the other contents that you're gonna have.
It's gonna end well south.
You're probably gonna end up like Markiplier for some reason.
I mean, Mark is doing well.
The thing is, like, you're not gonna be famous unless you started way before. That's what made most YouTubers that are like, you know, probably at 1 million subscribers or 10 million. Like
That is fair. Okay,
they
okay,
started
I
way
can see that.
before. They started way before.
Yeah,
and-
that is true.
Yeah.
That
now-
where you have to do something very entertaining.
So like, yeah, if you can see right now that I'm not getting any views, that's because like I'm late into this content creator thing, and no one's gonna be watching this because it's.
Unless you're one of the innovators of the what's it called? What do you
trends.
even call it? Course? What the fuck? What even is it? Unless you're one of the innovators of content creating, you're not. You're at a risk.
Yeah, unless you create something like good, like new
You
trends,
either have
basically.
to be really good or
Really good or be
very
trendy.
controversial.
actually I think that's the only requirement. You have to be very you have
Very,
to know what your audience wants,
Yeah, you have
which
to
is
know.
hard to start somewhere.
Yeah,
Because you
somehow.
don't know what your audience is.
my audience, I
exactly.
don't know. They're just randomized. Like my videos are also randomized. So where do I start from there?
Exactly.
I started out from dance videos, and that got a lot of views. Yeah, basically. But seeing that that's the only thing I do, freestyle dancing, it would probably go down south because it's like overall boring as time passes.
That is true.
It's like consecutively the same. Well, not really the same, but the same style of dance.
It's all over. It's just It's
So
you're eventually
yeah.
gonna run out of ideas there.
So that's why I went to either gaming or podcasting. Well, the podcasting, that's our idea, basically.
True.
But then overall, as a content creator, you're not gonna get far. You're not gonna go so far in life.
You have to adapt. You have to adapt, not just do the same thing over and over again.
Either that, you have to adapt, or possibly like collab with other YouTubers that would allow you to
Yeah,
collab with them.
which is still something new.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's gonna be hard because they're gonna suspect something like you're just gonna use them for views, which is basically the exact reason why.
That's what you do. That's what. Well, that's what
I mean,
they do.
yeah,
That's
that
what they
is
do to each other.
Yeah, but then the people.
that is the point of a collab.
Yeah, but then the people that are just gonna point you out for dick riding.
No. When you're gonna collab, usually, it's to put exposure on you,
And
the other person,
and the
then
fact that
your-
both of you are collabing.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
how
but at least the viewers need to know that the guy that you're collabing with consents to this and is like enjoying the collab as well. So people won't think that you're just using them for that very
Plus,
thing.
if you did collab with like big person, you have to give them something equal.
Yeah, just give them the same
Both
exposure.
of you have to be benefiting. It's like a business.
Yes.
Actually, now that I think about it, content creating is like a business.
If you want tips for content creating, read a manga called Oshinoko.
Shut up.
It's like
We're gonna get copyrighted. Shut up. You're gonna get the stream kills, Dewey.
I don't know what that is. What was it? What is it?
okay. Okay, I'll just give a brief synopsis of what it is. It's basically it's a manga about an idol, two children of a very famous idol.
Oh, hey,
And
Val.
then,
Oh, this is Hitbox in the chat. Hey there.
Hi.
hey, Hitbox, what's up?
Um, we call him by Bread. He's not here. I think he's all right. Hitbox, you remember that we were playing Roblox up until 2 a.m. So I'm pretty sure he's still sleeping at this very time.
Bruh.
Kinda like how Hitbox appeared the moment I said Oshinoko.
The fact that the moment you mentioned the manga flow,
But then yeah,
Someone say manga.
as we stand by this very topic, we were talking about content creating shit.
Yeah.
So the brief synopsis or the summary that we're trying to say is that it's hard to be a content creator around these
you gotta
parts.
know, you gotta know the risks and stuff.
Not only the risks, you gotta know the algorithm.
Yeah, which is what your what's it called? What your audience wants.
Yeah, like the YouTube nowadays is like what's it called? Demonetizing or rather age restricting videos out of nowhere. It's the bot that's a problem.
Or just straight up killing it.
Yeah, they're just gonna straight up kill your channel out of the blue. Because that YouTuber said that they said something about you that is, I don't know if it's like oversensitive. It's just from this very scenario that I remember. There's this one YouTuber that reported this video because there was a certain part of the video where he was sucking on a cucumber, and he didn't like that, so he flagged it for nudity, and his entire video got demonetized. And as soon as this YouTuber that got demonetized complained about the strike, his entire channel became demonetized for a
For
month.
starters, for starters, you don't even need someone to report to you to get your whole channel killed. First, just look at ASMR lists on YouTube.
I don't think anyone would report those, I'll be honest.
Yeah, they don't, because YouTube automatically flags those as not appropriate, even though their content, for the most part, they have learned that, okay, we'll play by your rules. They do, but they still get killed.
It's because the okay, put it this way: if you listen to a slime being slopped on a cucumber, would you find
Yeah,
it
but then it's
amusing?
made clear. Okay, but it's made clear the fact that it is completely kid friendly, and it's not, you're not there for the fact the fact that it's slime getting squished and it sounds, that you're there for the sound of because it sounds
Satisfying, yeah.
satisfying.
There's also different topics to that. Different, even safe topics. For example, you're in you're in a girlfriend for two
I
days.
swear to God, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get the stream killed.
Are you talking about this one fucking one manga you're talking about?
No. I'm just talking about an ASMR example for the topic.
Ah.
For example, you're talking with your friend's sister. or
Whoa.
cousin.
Something's going. I don't know where this is going, but this is interesting.
No, it's not very inappropriate or something, but it leads to a very intimate dialogue. Saying,
Dialogue or relationship, pick one.
yeah,
Relationship
both.
in general. Relationship in general.
And then it comes off as wholesome, but then some of them still get reported.
That's because it's the bot that checks the reviews. I mean,
but then
yeah.
why are they using a bot? Why can't they just have a person review this?
That's exactly the thing I'm worried about when it comes to like video making, because if the bot is the only one manually reviewing my videos, then
you're
it's not
then you
safe.
and the worst part is you don't know what the bot well you don't know how it works. Or actually no, you do know how it works, but it's super limiting.
No, it's not that. It's that I know how it works, but I don't know why it like age restricted that very part, even though it's like very safe for work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know
Oh.
what the bot wants, but then you don't know how
The bot.
big the you don't know how the what's it called the what it considers NSFW or age restrictable is very vague to the
Yeah.
part to the point that two similar things could end up with one of them only getting age restricted and the other one being completely good.
Yeah, exactly. That's like every YouTuber is complaining about this day and age on Twitter.
Is the fact that they're automating it so much that they can't have an actual person actually they can't just have an actual person tell which ones are still good.
Yeah,
But no, they just put it all in one box and say all of this is age restrictable because that, even though it's completely fine for kids.
It's
Yeah,
ASMR.
there's this one scenario that I remembered from this YouTuber. He reviewed this video and wanted to complain about YouTube, and he made an appeal on why is it not really like age restriction worthy, and the appeal was rejected for unknown reasons, even though it was already manually reviewed.
We have a question.
Yeah, what's the question?
Why do we still need videos to be age restricted when YouTube Kids exists?
Because the kids don't want what's over there. They want obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then having age restriction only incentivize them to keep using YouTube normal. And if anything, they should be removing the age restriction to keep kids at YouTube Kids instead of giving them the option to do both.
Exactly. That's the issue with the people at YouTube headquarters nowadays. Is that they don't know how to manage.
Brainless as fuck.
Logical.
And then, what was the one thing I had in mind? Shit, I forgot.
This video's gone. This video's gone. This video's gone.
Fuck that. We're sending a fucking message.
This video's gone.
I mean,
Anyways, go on.
the kids that want to watch the videos are not available in YouTube Kids. But most kids nowadays would want to watch Poppy Playtime, Among Us,
Bro.
Coco Melon.
Wait a Poppy Playtime.
I don't even like that game anymore because the people that make videos about those now are just blending random bullshit. They're making Spider-Man, Elsa.
Just squeezing the yeah, no.
I
Do you
don't
see how
like it.
you see how stupid it gets?
I
Oh
liked
no,
it. I
Elsa's
liked the
pregnant with
videos before.
Spider-Man.
You know, I like it when it's just like nursery rhymes. I like it. I like it when they were before. Now it's just
When they actually made sense to be shown to kids, but now it's just
I like it.
it's just a matter of finding the most clickbaity
Uh,
I like it
thumbnail.
before because like nursery rhymes before would tell you the 5 like different colors in boxes. Now it's just different colors and different huggy wuggies. I don't know.
Different colors of cookie.
You know what sucks as well? Okay. Let's say, when was Five Nights at Freddy's made?
Let's see here. Let me Google this one. Let me just whoop out incognito because I don't want to have people think I'm a weirdo for this one.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's release date. It's back at 2014.
2014, 4th grade.
When
Yeah.
they use they milked the fuck out
Okay,
of that.
okay, this is hypocritical for me to say this, that I hated the people that did those. I was one of them.
Wait a minute. There's a difference now. From 4th to 5th grade, those are like 10, 11, 12 years, right?
Yeah.
So they have, let's see, just a bit more mature. They have a bit more mature mind than most of the kids that watch today's videos.
Yeah.
'Cause, dude, I saw like 3 different kids, three different houses, talk about Poppy playtime, and they're not even 7 yet.
How old are they?
One's like 3,
Bruh.
They're way
Bruh.
too young for.
Bruh.
one's 5. I was like, bro, that's don't watch it.
I would slap.
Why are you guys watching instead of, I don't know, doing something like learning something that can actually teach you?
I would slap the phone out of their hands. I would
Okay,
do
that sounds super Asian, but okay.
No, it's because like they would learn so much better with other things like normal nursery rhymes. Like what's that channel called? I remember this one channel that I used to watch nursery rhymes as a kid, and I loved it. I learned so much from it. But I would suggest that they either watch Shaun the Sheep,
I love that. like,
Thomas the Tank Engine, Barney, Teletubbies, the Most
Thomas,
Thomas the Nuclear Bomb.
Thomas the nuclear bomb.
But then, my point is, it's better to go for the simplest of times and just showing them random bullshit. Like instead of like showing them Fanta and Mentos reactions, show.
What?
What?
You don't know
What?
that? You don't know that Fanta and
Nope.
Mentos?
What the hell?
Why is there a reaction for that? Why do you
No,
need
no,
a reaction?
not really reaction, but more likely the result of mixing Fanta and Mentos.
Oh.
Like those videos of like they put so much soft drinks in one of them pools.
That is so trivial, what the fudge?
Why?
It's true because it's real. I've seen a lot of those videos and I did not like them. There's this
Bruh.
one YouTube channel that had Spider-Man in Spider-Man and pouring a lot of soft drinks in this one hole and filling it up with Mentos.
And kids actually watch these.
A lot of
Dude,
kids
there's
watch those and
Or-
I am not satisfied with it.
It's disappointing.
It's disappointing, but you know what? That's the algorithm for you.
It is what it is.
What's even more disappointing?
What?
Spider-Man impregnating Elsa from Frozen.
I've-
then has to
And
fight
this is still on
Spider-Woman.
YouTube.
It's still
Yeah.
everywhere on YouTube, and
The
it's
more disappointing fact is that this still exists.
it's disappointing and disturbing at the same time.
It's
Of
a
all the
dumb
people,
topic.
why Elsa?
It's a dumb topic.
That is true. Yeah, why her?
It's a dumb
What
topic.
the
Which one of the adults said?
Why?
Which one of the parents suggested that? Oh, this kid's fan fiction is good. Spider-Man X Elsa. We should put that on YouTube.
What the fudge?
Yeah.
What? Who's in charge of this? The one thing that I hope is that YouTube always has to hire an employee just because every single one sucks ass.
It's not. I don't think it's employees nowadays. I think most of them are bots now.
Were there any FNAF toys back then sold to kids?
And you know what?
Yeah, I think so.
FNAF. Like
I-
FNAF stuffed toys.
Yeah,
and
it's stuffed toys.
What
I
two
think
little children?
I think they actually had those in America, and God
What two
bless.
little children?
To be fair, Scott was initially a Christian game developer.
Mm.
It's just that okay, I respect the people that appreciate the lore of the entire Five Nights at Freddy's
Oh, I
story, like
them.
from one to security breach. I just don't respect those that make fan fictions about
The ones that there's milk of the ever living hell out of. The name FNAF.
Chica Xboxy.
No.
No,
I hate
please don't
I
bring
hate-
those back. I hate those.
I'm getting flashbacks of my old self.
My
And then
my,
they're gonna
my
make them very how do they say?
I'm
They're
getting
gonna make
flash.
them very either anime like.
it's
I am getting flashbacks.
There's-
Or just-
there's even fan fictions in Wattpad. Okay, I don't think I should blackmail this one ex of mine.
Okay, Wattpad is kinda.
Wattpad in itself is very.
Because it's
Wattpad in
weird.
itself is very.
Okay, in all honesty, I like some of the stories in Wattpad, but fan fictions, those are the ones I don't want to go into.
Half the time they're.
People write fan
Sauce for
fictions
the
about-
for.
There's okay,
About
there
fast
is
food chains.
Tom X Jerry.
There's Jollibee X McDo.
I don't even want to think about that one. That was- You're not. You're shitting me, are you? You're shitting me. You're lying. You're lying right now. I'm not gonna believe that
There's
one.
no way. There's
How
no
is
way
it
that
like
exists.
literally?
There's
There
no way
is
there's
no
Jollibee X
way
McDonald in that
that
one.
actually exists.
There's no way Jollibee X McDonald's is
No.
there.
What the hell is that?
Show me the source. Don't tell me the source is from you.
What in the world?
Bro, there's Jollibee X Reader.
Okay.
I mean,
now-
okay, the exterior ones are the exterior ones are very common.
those are common actually.
Yeah, they're very common.
Common and weird.
I think there's also a Shrek one.
Eh? Ha?
Yeah,
Ah.
Shrek.
Okay, the fan fictions where it has like the fanfics the character X the reader. Some of them is fine, I guess, depending on the
It's like ASMR.
depending on more the context given in the story.
Trump X Shrek.
And now that I think about it, it does sound like it does sound like ASMR, like ASMR RP.
There are some stories that involve yourself and the character in it that are fine, but let's say the shit post characters are in it, like you ex Shrek, you ex Garfield or something. Then sure, those are weird.
Those are weird.
There's even Peppa Pig X Shrek.
I remember. Wait, I'm trying to remember. What was the weirdest ASMR RP that I've seen on YouTube?
Barry B.
I don't-
Benson, Shrek X Jungkook.
It's red as a hitbox.
There is one.
Oh, it's Zero. Hi.
Hey,
you're
how do I
right.
know how do I know if my toy's broken?
My toy's broken, so.
Hey
we should
Marco,
not do this.
Hey,
fuck you, man. What have you been saying, Andre?
we
Andre.
refer each other as our usernames.
Who's Marco and who's Andre?
Hey, so Dravignor
I hate you.
X2777.
So
What
much.
have you been doing to
I
said-
hate
Sue?
you
I
so
said
much.
flag.
What have you been doing to Andre? Why have you been talking?
We
shit
call
to
him Sue.
So wait, shut up.
So,
You should have read the memo when you got here.
Idiot. Idiot just joined in and doesn't know what the hell's going on.
All right, Dravignor. Let me get this straight, okay? I'll repeat it again.
Why are you
have you
asking me? Ask the other guy who was involved.
Why
Okay.
have you been talking shit about Sui's play?
No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the weirdest shit we find on the internet.
Because he is.
yeah.
Is.
There's as you said, Drivenor, those ASMR roleplays. There's one that's a kind of like a sex roleplay between an IRS agent and a femboy. No, I'm not shitting you guys. I've heard the entire ASMR.
Ah.
It's weird.
Wait, what's actually the weird? Wait, I'm trying to figure out what's the weirdest. There's this one YouTuber that I know. I won't call them out. We can't call them out. But then there's this one YouTuber that is literally known for making the most shitposty ASMR plots.
Which give one example.
As an example, your head pats dealer meets up with you.
Head pats
Do you
dealer.
see how?
Did I hear this right? Head
Yep.
pats dealer.
Yep.
Sounds like
I, and I actually like it.
you like that.
Cause the whole point of it is that it's supposed to be Mimi. It's supposed to be Mimi.
So you like it because of the memes, not
Because
the audio.
it's Mimi, and then the fact that they're able to play with the memes, but then still make it an ASMR plot.
It's weird at the same time. Yeah, the memes, I guess, but the ones I saw is actually the weirdest thing. Saw
What?
and heard.
Oh
Again,
no.
it's the ASMR between a fanboy who hasn't paid his rent for the IRS. So, in that
Well, ASMR community.
So, in that very context, the IRS agent fucks the femboy.
Cool.
It was weird. I somehow had conflicted feelings
Cool.
about it.
Cool. You actually liked it.
No, okay. I have conflictions about it.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It gets weird. Some of them get weird,
It's weird.
and then that's the charm of it. It's the charm of some of them. It gets weird.
It gets
It
weird.
gets so weird, but then it gets so weird, but then it's actually enjoyable and actually makes sense of it and actually create a.
Like you get chills from listening to it because you don't know what to feel about it. Either you feel weird about it or you feel, yeah, fine, I'll enjoy this.
It is what it is. There you go. I guess that's how I'd put it. It is what it is.
It's
Alright, guys, commercial. Okay.
and then there's Jiro completely butchering his microphone.
Commercial break, bro.
All I heard was, alright guys.
Commercial.
Commercial break.
Yeah, it was
Guys,
You can
today.
shut down the stream.
no,
Alright, guys, today you're gonna cuddle with David Jr.
I'm not shutting down the stream. We're continuing.
I'm kidding.
Alright, what do you want to talk about, Jiro? Now you're here. We can ask you the same shit that I asked these freaks.
You only curse. Why are you trying to censor it?
Okay, I can't curse as much because some of them get really no, it's not trying to it's not that I'm trying to be a better person. It's that some of the words like saying fuck too much is just gonna get age restricted at one point.
Like never mind.
Okay.
I thought you were doing it for the sake of
Let's address
professionalism.
the fact that Andre left the GC.
Hmm?
The Tsui
Oh,
left
he
the
left.
GC.
Where'd he leave?
Oh, that, yeah, no, that.
Hey man.
We
Driving
can't
going
talk
with the
about it.
GC.
We can't talk about it here. If you want, we'll talk about it later. But we can't
Nah,
talk
let's
about it
here.
here. I'm
talk
leaving.
about it,
Screw that.
Right,
But also on the other
Screw you.
hand,
Screw you. I'll adjust.
Jiro, I will now ask you one question.
What is it?
How's No Nut November for you?
Okay, commercial break, fellas. We're gonna have to.
Bruh. Bruh. Man.
No.
I think it's settled then. He lost.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
lose.
You and
I'm
Mark.
trying to save up.
You're trying to save up. That's the reason why you lost it.
Save.
No, actually, I did. I did in the first day of November.
And you failed at the second day.
Right after that, I retracted. I started saving up.
Well, basically, you still lost anyway, so I don't think it should count anymore.
I like that. I like the effort.
Yeah, I like your efforts, son.
I like the effort. That's an A for effort. But
A for effort.
You
but
overall?
you fucked up already. I don't think we should count it.
But still.
No.
So
Okay,
lost.
Okay, enough jokes, Travignor. What did you do?
Wow.
I have no context to this, so please enlighten me.
So basically-
Okay.
Was being an asshole. That's what.
Damn.
That's
Bro,
that's
I didn't
that's such a vague description of what
I don't even
Dravenor is.
remember.
Dravenor is an asshole overall, so I don't think you've given a very descriptive event that happened.
The judge claims that I'm not guilty. Get
No, it's not that you're not guilty. It's that I need
God
more
damn it.
evidences.
God damn it.
I need more evidences because this shit is just too vague.
You're not giving any details there.
You saw it happen. I didn't.
You fucking liar.
The source.
Fucking liar.
So what's the source?
Trust me, bro.
I
Trust
saw
me,
it.
bro.
Trust me. Trust me, man.
Trust me, bro.
Yeah, I guess that's the source of what, of
Trust
how
me,
it is
bro.
in us.
Yeah,
Just trust him.
podcast, man.
We're gonna end this
I
at.
know what you did here.
We're gonna end this podcast at 2 hours. Don't
Listen to
worry.
me, I know what you did here. Okay.
So that's the evidence that you're basing it off on.
This
Trust
ain't
me,
over.
bro.
Trust
I
me.
know it happened. I know it happened. No, it's not even that. It's just, I know it happened.
I know
you
my
didn't.
sources,
You
I
didn't
can't
see
tell
it. You
you
just
that.
saw it. You just knew it happened.
You just knew it did.
Yeah, but I know my sources. I can't really tell you that. It's confidential.
You know. We went from college preferences and to this.
To fucking drama.
Some drama over here.
Some
You're
drama.
trying to make some drama in the freaking podcast.
Some drama. I don't even know what's going on anymore. You know what? Let's move on to the next topic. I don't even know where we're going with this. Like shit is just hitting the fan at this point.
Go ahead.
All right. Yeah.
Centigrade.
Games and I hate that you refer to my full alias. It's uncomfortable. I don't like it when I hear it from you.
Centigrade.
Go ahead. Continue the podcast.
Alright, fine. Fine.
It's not like Toga from Breaking Bad.
Why
Walter.
can you imagine a smirk?
I can hear
Heisenberg.
Walter. The crossbow way, Walter.
Look,
Anyways.
there's a video of a fish with one eye. You want me to show it to you?
That's such out of context. but you know what? Sure, send it to me. I'm interested.
Alright, man.
Dude, a fish with one eye. That's
A fish with one eye. None
Very
of.
interesting.
All right. In all honesty, that's not one of my topics, but I'm intrigued. I want to see this.
Bruh.
Gosh, I'll send it to you.
Is this one-eyed fish from The Simpsons, perhaps?
Want me
Oh, that
to,
one.
leak the information of your Facebook account too?
It's already underneath my which channel.
Alright, guys. So anyone's watching this, I don't know, but check him out on Facebook.
check my
So give his account a visit.
check out my Facebook account. Check out my Facebook account, yeah, guys. Might as well take the password while you're at it. Anyways, check out my Facebook page. It's gonna be there. Also,
It's in the description.
yeah, it's in the description. Also, check out the. Also, if you yes. Anyways,
Huh?
you know, I'm just gonna say it afterwards.
Alright.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show this link on your screen right now to direct to a porn site.
Reminds me of those bots in some live streams.
Sure, here's that one bot from YouTube that
That
says
just
like.
spams and
Like
exercise.
his content is whack. Check out my channel. Also,
I
oh
know
yeah,
there's
now
that
the sponsors. This podcast is gonna be on Spotify. It's gonna be the very first Spotify podcast that we ever had.
Oh.
Sadly, the original co-hosts aren't here, but we're just gonna consider that this is the first one that we're gonna have.
Yes, that's cool.
Hey, it's my cat.
Hey, I should
Yeah.
call my cat in here.
You should eat it.
Yeah, more for protein. But anyways, on to the next topic, the games and
So-
shit.
So
So,
got no topics anymore.
what do you all usually play on your free time?
myself.
League.
Play with
Imagine actually
dick.
playing League.
Yeah, I can tell you're a big sweaty virgin, Marco.
I play with my cock.
Wow.
You aren't you?
I play with myself.
Everyone does.
Kick
it
a base.
once.
Ultra
Everyone.
base.
Relatable.
Ultra base.
I mean, yeah, I get that Marco is probably one of those people that does not enjoy skits in MOBA games
What?
What?
like League. If you perhaps like start experimenting on random
Oh, you mean off meta?
equipments.
If anything, no. If anything, I enjoy off meta.
Oh yeah, if I do it though, you're gonna get pissed off.
Because you're trolling, and also that's with ML. ML, okay. Can I? Okay, I'd like to make a segue into a different topic.
Alright, go on.
Thoughts about the differences of ML and League.
Alright, go on.
No, I'm asking you guys.
Alright, the thoughts about the difference between League and Mobile Legends, right?
Yeah.
For me, the difference is that the skills are only 3 in Mobile Legends, not 4. That's one right there. 2, the map is shorter. And for Mobile Legends, on the other hand, you have unlimited access to whatever the hell you can do there.
What do you mean?
Like, if you're testing out random equipments, then sure, go ahead. It's probably gonna work at one point. Like,
So okay. I see what you mean.
yeah.
Wait, you're trying to say that most equipment could work for most heroes.
Yeah, let's say Minotaur. Alright. My build works on him. The marksman build works on him. And basically the original tank build, yeah, works on him.
It is what it is. So your thoughts about the differences between ML and League? Wild Rift specifically.
Wild Rift, I think ML is just pretty
It's just
shitty.
pretty shite. Suck ML sucks ass to the mouth.
It's pretty shitty. I don't like it.
So
Wait,
there
how
was
so?
these two black cousins, 12 and 14 years old.
What?
One of them got killed while playing with a gun on Instagram Live. So why?
I don't think any of this should be said here.
Okay, I'm sorry, man.
But I'm gonna keep that in. Screw it.
Okay. You know how it is, man.
Could you-
Playing
yeah,
with a gun,
yeah.
It's dangerous, man. You shouldn't be playing.
Yeah, I
with
know
guns.
how it is. You're just out here randomly saying some random incidents that happened during the week.
Well, what if you like were to randomly aim the barrel at your head? You know what I mean? What if it was already facing you in the
Randomly?
face?
What size is that barrel? Is that the blue barrel?
What if the barrel was already pointing at your face? You know, you never know.
What type of barrel is it? Is it the ones that you store pickles in
One
it?
of the
Gun
one
barrel.
of these days.
Gun barrel. Gun barrel.
Okay, back to the first topic.
Right.
What I think is in Wild Rift, I think it's the off meta strats are more flexible.
Are more open.
Yeah, they're more open, more versatile because a lot of the champions there scale on two things or they're
Hybrid scaling exists more.
Yeah. Unlike
MO,
Match.
where most of the time they only have one scaling. Actually, almost, yeah, no, majority of them only have one scaling.
And
One
then if
skill.
yeah, they have one scaling, but some of them can be converted to magic. and then
Okay, I just want to talk about it. That was actually the original intent of Riot. The original intent of League of Legends, or the reason why why most of the champions had hybrid scaling, was to give the players an idea to start going more off meta bids. For example, let's say
AP Rengar.
exactly, it's a good example. AP Rengar. Like, yeah, it's different. It's different from normal Rengar, but then because it's there, you could theoretically go for it. I mean, it's not as good as the original, but then it has its benefits compared to normal AD Rengar.
Oh, but if I do it, it's suddenly wrong.
But you haven't even tried off meta in.
Well, it's not really
You
off meta.
know-
I'm just testing.
You tried AP Malphite.
I haven't seen him try AP Malphite in an actual match.
No, I haven't tested the AP Malphite. I'm more of a mage Malphite.
No, AP is good.
No, I actually
AP
tried that. I actually tried that once.
In match. I didn't get. Oh,
In match, I tried it once.
I never trashed you about that in game.
Well, that's different because you see me do it.
Exactly. So you
But
can't say that. You can't say that I
There are
trashed you when
times
you
that I
play off
tested
meta.
some equipments and you told me that it was shit.
In ML, that's different.
Okay, in ML, I said this again. I'll say it again. I'll say it now. I said it again. I'll say it now. Well, I don't know how to say it. Fuck. I said it once. I'll say it again. Okay, there it is. So basically, ML is like, actually not. Fuck. I don't know what to say anymore. I'll just rephrase it in a different saying.
You know what? Can I
I'll-
give my own thoughts about the matter, and then hopefully you can figure out from what I say.
All right, go on.
In my opinion, Sui is right. Yeah, League is more open to off-meta strats than ML. Because with ML, because the items are so limited, the scaling is so limited, and the champions have super defined kits. They have super defined kits. That going for off-meta builds is or going off-meta in general is not worth it. Like, for example, to use AD Minotaur as an example, it's not optimal. It's not AD Malphite. It's not optimal because his kit is so aligned with him being a tank. Meanwhile, with AP Malphite in Wild Rift, it makes sense because his skills it could work because his skills actually have scaling. Off meta exists Off meta is different from trolling because off meta actually makes sense there. Meanwhile, straight up trolling is just, I don't know, buying like 5 movement speed items.
Hello, Zima. How do you pronounce your last name? This new chat.
What are you doing here?
Hey. That's my job. What are you doing here? But either way,
So Marco,
but I'm trying
I
to
want to add something to Marco's
comment. Yeah.
mission.
Alright, go on.
You say that you still get shit on at mid lane. I don't know why you're.
Hmm?
You say all those stuff. You say all those like valuable information, but you still get shit on at mid lane
I don't.
using a seer.
I don't.
Well,
PC.
the guy plays with you more, so I'm pretty sure he knows what he's talking about.
You only played with me like twice. Actually, I think
man.
once.
I think
He,
you're
he
really
watches
bad
he watches
player.
your stream with Hitbox.
That was one time, dude.
That was
That
a
was
one-time
one
thing he
time.
said.
That was one time.
That was a one-time
That
thing he
was
said.
One
One-time thing.
time.
A one-time thing. Is it?
That was one time that I played bad. And it's because our jungler suck ass, because our jungler never gave.
One time that you played bad, is it?
Hey,
Yes.
hey, he's pointing at you, Sui.
You really had to emphasize on the name, eh? Sui.
Hey, he's shitting on you again, man.
Damn, bro, can you please stop it?
He always does
Can you
that.
fucking stop?
You know what? Just because of that, you deserve.
I didn't even hear that. I didn't hear that.
We didn't hear that, you.
All right, I'll take off this. I'll take off the crisp.
Hey man, you're ruining the podcast.
That's It's literally called the CursedCast for a reason. I'm start screaming if I
Someone's
wanted
still
to.
watching?
Yeah, there's 2 people watching.
Alright.
Amazing,
Someone
ain't it?
needs to get the fuck off, kids.
Why is your microphone having that buzz?
Got it.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Is that like Down is that like Down syndrome Morse code?
Yeah, I don't know.
Morse code,
Yeah.
but Down syndrome.
Yeah, you want to hear it again.
Come on, try to send us a message.
Send us a.
My Morse code game is my Morse code game is out.
Fuck you.
Speaking of codes, I'm now learning binary codes.
What? Why? What? Why?
It's part of the curriculum.
Wait, what are you going for again?
I have ABM as my strand at the moment, and my research requires me to do coding.
What?
So I have to code or use binary codes for research.
Oh, what the fuck?
I mean, it's not really overall complicated, but it's confusing.
You want to use an intro for your podcast, what?
I would if I could.
You want something like this?
Error.
Yes.
Mic error.
Most chord.
Thanks for the intro.
Alright, fellas, commercial break.
I'm not expecting. This is not meant to be Mandela catalog thing. You turned this podcast into what is more likely cursed now. Thank you.
Okay, you want a serious podcast?
No, I'm not really wanting a serious podcast. It's like random bullshit
I'll
talking.
give you some serious podcast.
Bruh.
Of course, this is.
I stubbed my toe, and it hurts really bad.
Serious, bro?
You are not serious. You were never serious.
No man, I'm serious. I can't even move it. It's
If
bruised.
anything, you're literally the opposite of serious.
So seriously, can't even prove it.
You're.
I seriously can't move it.
Yeah, I can't tell you that I've stubbed my toe because it's confidential.
Maurice, Mort crashed the car into a tree, and I'm paralyzed from the waist down, and I cannot move it.
I want to move it. I want to move it, move it.
I want to move it.
I murdered
I
someone,
want
but I
to
can't tell you
move
that.
it. Big like a this.
Alright, next topic. I don't want to talk about random bullshit. This is just going downhill so fast.
Yeah, I know. I can only tell. Where are we even go? What path are we even going for?
I don't know. Our past is like spaghetti. Anyways,
What?
gender equality stuff. Oh, let's get
no,
ready,
that-
boys.
That-
Equal
spaghetti.
rights, equal lefts.
Oh, spaghetti? Well, what about?
Because
Spaghetti. Yeah,
Well, what about spaghetti?
it's like our direction for this podcast.
You know what? Let's talk about spaghetti, okay? Spaghetti
the
carbonara,
fuck?
Filipino spaghetti.
Filipino style spaghetti is my favorite. I love Filipino style.
Alfredo spaghetti.
I love Filipino style. Actually, no. The spaghetti that
Alright, guys, with gender equality.
that Dravenor's mom made. I like that one. I love that spaghetti.
That one.
Same.
That one.
And the
The pink sauce. Okay, that makes it sound sauce. No, it's not the pink sauce that you guys know from TikTok. No, not that.
that pink
But
sauce is
it's
dog
red
shit.
sauce
Pink
and
sauce.
white sauce.
Pink sauce.
That pink sauce is dog shit.
No,
True.
that thing is literal. That thing can literally give you cancer.
That literally
What was
can
that
give
thing
you
made
death.
of?
What sauce did your mom use for that spaghetti?
It's Alfredo sauce and
Alfredo.
and standard red sauce.
Is that the same sauce we used for that pizza we made?
No,
Thank goodness. Keep that sauce away.
the forbidden sauce. The forbidden pizza.
The forbidden pizza. It's your fault that it's forbidden.
I hate. The forbidden.
It's forbidden because you put so much oil on it.
I accidentally burnt it, Lavelle.
You didn't accidentally burn it, you soaked it. You turned that thing into what Gordon Ramsay hates.
Jesus Christ.
That quote unquote thin crust pizza.
What now?
What else screaming in the background?
Oh man.
Is that mine?
Someone's
think that
screaming. Someone has siren head on.
That's mine. I'm sorry. Please bear with my background.
I'm trying, but I can't stop hearing that siren in the background.
Wait, hold on. Let me turn on my noise suppression.
Oh man.
All I
Not
heard-
mine. Yeah, no. Is it? Can you
All
guys
I-
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. All I heard was woo 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 woo.
Yeah, no. There's people watching F1 right now, so I can't. So it is what it is.
But on the other hand, we were talking about gender equality stuff. What do y'all think about it?
Sorry, what was that?
Gender equality.
About what?
The thing,
Gender equality.
The definition of equality is vague, and
It's-
with that vagueness comes misinterpretation.
There's like a lot of vague interpretations for it, and it's stupid. Like, if I don't even want to. You know what? Let's skip this topic. I don't even want to talk about this. It's degrading me the most for some reason.
Because he used to be, he had a bisexual age. You had a bisexual face.
I'm trying to get out of it.
Trying to. Whoa.
You haven't?
Well, I
Whoa.
have at one point.
At what? At one point, so you're back?
No, I'm not back.
Are you sure?
I'm certain. I'm out of the bisexual thing. It cursed me for the end of my life.
I see.
But then
Technically,
Yeah.
technically though, you weren't.
I
really
was-
bisexual.
am I really bisexual if I dated someone that's originally a girl that wants to be a boy?
That's just preference. That's just
It's gender
That's
preference.
just- no, that's not bisexual. That's
Oh well, I'm still bisexual because I happen to date one guy.
what?
Well, I didn't date him actually. No, I don't know if I dated someone that's a guy. So basically, I'm still straight.
We're
You're
okay. This might sound controversial. Okay.
That's what it sounds like.
Have they transitioned into a male?
There is
Trans
ice.
man.
I'm certain there's no penis.
So I think you're still straight.
Yeah, I'm still straight. I told
Yeah.
you. I'm straight.
Gender reveal party. Sounds like a gender reveal party.
Gender reveal for the homies. I'm still straight, boys.
Let's go.
Sorry.
I wanna.
I wanna fuck a crab.
What?
Ah,
But yeah, the point is though, what am I trying to talk about?
I don't know. What are we even talking about? Good question.
I don't. Let's think of a different topic before we end it probably in 30 minutes.
2 hours?
No, not to it. No, we're gonna end this in like 30 minutes. So yeah.
What do you guys think about math? What do you guys
Math?
think about? What do you think about the school system?
School system. That's kind of like vague.
Fuck APEC. Hear that? Fuck APEC.
Oh boy,
Think
and
about
I sent this to a group chat.
Yeah,
You
hear
know.
that, fellas?
You know, Jiro, I just like to remind you, your Discord name, your Discord username is very recognizable.
It's recognizable, and I think
school.
people know you.
It's very recognizable in school, you know.
Okay, on Jiro's behalf, I'll say this: it's satire that he said that.
It is what it is.
It's a satire thing to say, so don't worry about it. He doesn't really hate APEC. But Marco, I mean Dravenor,
Who's that?
Dravenor,
Every fucking time.
Dravenor.
What do you guys think about the school system?
That's a vague description. Where's which
In
location?
general, what do you think about the school system?
Okay, I'll enumerate this. America.
Curriculum, the curriculum. No, okay.
Like a modern.
The general, the modern school system that almost every country
Here's
uses.
what I have to say about it.
Alright.
They give you lessons. Okay, they give you these lessons in Google Docs, and then that's just it. They never do a recap. They never teach you anything about it.
Just give you this, just give you this, read it, and then they expect you to pass. Okay.
They just give you their whole time to read it. That's just it. They never teach you anything, man.
Yeah, they
They don't
do.
really do-
They do at times.
No, they don't.
Some people.
Some people do. Yeah.
If you're lucky, if you're lucky, they do.
They don't teach you anything.
Yes, they do. You're just not really. It's not that they don't teach. You just don't learn.
Don't learn
They
about.
don't teach anything.
Bro, it's not that they don't teach. It's just
not
because
that-
you oversleep a lot of
I'm-
times.
Bro.
Okay, it usually
Yeah,
depends.
they
It
do,
usually
but-
depends on the teaching methods. All right. There's our.
Bro, you miss out when they're actually teaching.
But
Bro.
not only that, there's also some school security things like some of them are flawed or some of them are just absolute doo doo or shit.
Dodo.
Let's say America. When are they gonna put metal detectors there?
This is
No.
No wonder half of their schools.
Honestly, no.
No wonder half of their schools are already riddled with bullets.
America moment.
And for
It
for the
become a meme.
Philippines, Philippines, I don't think there's any security needed. Is there?
No, not really. But then wait, what I'm talking about the curriculum, like the general system.
Curriculum. Huh. Huh.
Oh.
Huh.
I'm trying to think about the curriculum.
Oh.
I wouldn't say anything bad about it because overall it kind of helped me, but there's some flaws in it. That's for certain.
So what do you think?
On the current one or just the school?
The general school
The-
system,
The general
the general
schools.
school system and the curriculum and all that stuff.
Why should they separate the boys' bathroom from the girls' bathroom?
What the fuck?
Okay. Okay. School curriculum. It's all right. Though they don't they don't really expand on something you're already or potentially good at. They just make you a general good person, general educated person.
Maybe if we applied ROTC in these curriculums, maybe we'd be okay.
Sadly,
ROT.
it lacks rigor.
It lacks rigor and discipline. I wish teachers nowadays could throw the erasers at our heads.
Bro.
I'm just kidding.
Especially if they see a fucking furry.
That's
You
just
see a fucking furry in class howling, disturbing the fucking.
well. I mean, if the
Gross.
furry is in the full fursuit costume and just constantly shitting on the floor, then sure, throw something at it.
There's also okay. I don't hate people with ADHD. Okay, but
Punch those
there
guys.
are
Punch those guys.
but there are cases of like students with ADHD suddenly like interrupting things.
Okay, for one, I don't hate furries, but I just don't like the way they interact with the out
They're
with,
they're
with
weirdos.
with the outdoors. Like they think that they should always be wearing fursuits and to piss on fucking litter boxes. Well, I don't think any
Wait,
furry
they do
would do.
that?
I don't think any furry
Wait.
would do any educated furry would do that. But I just don't like the way they have to generalize wearing a fursuit in secluded areas like classrooms. It's just that I don't say it's like demeaning, it's like more on humiliating on their end. Because it's no wonder they end on they have the short end of the stick. They get bullied often. No wonder.
Wait, who again?
The furries.
Ah,
I think furries deserves to be bullied. You know,
that's
Absolutely.
that's your opinion. I'm not trying to get cancelled by any furry whatsoever.
nah, man, you should agree on me.
absolutely based.
You know what they should be doing?
What?
Calisthenics.
Yeah, like exercising, man. Should exercise.
You know what furries
People
should
think-
do? You know what furries should have for surgeries?
Should be lined up.
Ah, yes. I can totally hear you from that electric stutter.
They should be lined up on a wall.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
These furries should be
Why
neutered.
Man.
I think I know where that's going.
I think I know where this is going as well.
I
And I
don't.
don't think I like it.
I don't think I like any of it. You know, I feel
Yeah,
like
what do you mean?
furries should be neutered as their surgery for sex change.
I think furry should be sent to the Amazon rainforest.
Look, okay, in all honesty, on my opinion, furries do whatever the hell you want to do, just don't do it in places where people are quietly trying to learn or, you know, trying to have their own peace and
Or-
moment
Yeah, and don't do it whenever people are
around.
you're gonna disturb someone because you don't want.
There's basically felony charges. There's charges for you disturbing their peace, so mind that you do it in a very secluded area where only you are in it, or maybe people like you are in it.
Wait, how did this come from the school curriculum to for like,
It's like this school disciplinary system. It's just that nowadays people would let anyone, like the school would let anyone in as long as they're students. Like they'd let someone in a fursuit in. They'd let someone with a gun in. They'd let.
I see.
It's the school disciplinary action that they lack. That's the okay. Now I know what I have to say about this school system. It's the disciplinary action that they lack, and they have to have it back. Just as long as it's not going over the limit. Like, let's say, making them stand out in the open at 12 noon.
Wait, that when did this happen? Did this happen?
It didn't really happen. Well, it didn't really happen out in the sun, but I did happen to stand out in the hallway with my arms up.
Oh, those.
Well, have your teachers cut your hair?
No, never did. That's one of the things that's probably over the line, maybe.
Yeah. Okay, in some schools, they do cut their hair.
They do.
In some aspects, maybe it should be applied, but there's also aspects that it shouldn't be applied. Let's say ones that are actually just actively purposely not wanting to cut their hair.
Yeah.
And sure, just cut their hair just so they can learn. Damn it, now I missed my long hair.
We all do.
I missed my metal hair. I mean, no,
Come on, no.
Dravenor, your hair was just my
Hair was
microphone
afro.
pop filter.
Bruh.
Your hair was an afro.
Your hair looks like I don't even want to say it. I'm about to say something racial here and I don't like it.
Ow. Okay, ouch.
There's some
Your
things
hair
that I
looks like
could
what?
say about your hair, I just don't want to say it here. I'll say it
Looks like a
afterwards.
Wow. What the
Afterwards.
what the fuck?
Alright. I think on that note, maybe we should end the podcast. It's already at an hour and 40 minutes, so I think that's good enough, yeah?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Alright, so anything you guys want to say before we end this podcast so I can eat finally?
So
Right.
Eat my ass.
yeah, I think Andre needs to leave. Go ahead and leave, man.
Alright.
Go you. Any special messages? Any special messages from the special people in this podcast?
Hey,
I'd
I don't
like
have
to
special
address,
needs.
I would like to address EG and Marco for making
Who are
Andre
those?
leave the G
Props to
Stream,
them.
Props to them.
Props to those guys.
for shit talking Andre.
Oh, so that's the incident that happened. Alright, now I realized.
Props to those guys.
Was that satire or was it an actual heated moment?
We'll talk about it post stream. Anyways, thank you for going to the stream. Goodbye.
Alright, yeah, you ended the stream anyways. Goodbye, everyone.
Like, subscribe, and open your notification.
Like, subscribe this channel right now. Check this this podcast on Spotify. It's gonna be out there soon. As soon as
If you
This
have
is-
Apple for some reason.
if I have this on Apple,
Don't donate me money, not to the person who.
Don't
Use my
donate
credit
money.
card.
don't donate money to him. I'm gonna end this recording right now.
Do not donate.
Don't
money
don't
to whoever hosts the stream. Donate it
Don't-
to me.
don't
okay?
donate for the guest.
I am the real founder of this podcast.
Honestly, you know what? Jiru should be another co-host. I like this man. This man is a new co-host now.
Fuck you.
Who read them all?
Brett is another.
Say
You
that again,
four.
I'll say the N-word.
No, you're not gonna say the N-word.
Say
I'm.
that again, say
no,
the N-word.
Yeah, I'm not. You're not saying the N-word. No, I'm ending this.
Say something very controversial.
No, I'm ending it
Say
right now.
something
3,
from this
2,
platform.
1.
Okay.
Done. I'm ending it. I'm ending it. No.